Hello, Bruins fans! Before we dive into the November schedule highlights, I want to invite all of you to subscribe to our channel. Stay updated with all the news, analyses, and behind-the-scenes content about the Boston Bruins, and join our exclusive discussions and giveaways. Don't miss the chance to be part of our passionate hockey community. Boston Bruins 2024-25 schedule highlights, November. The Boston Bruins saw a handful of key players leave the club in free agency this summer, and when the 2024-25 season arrives, fans won't have to wait long to see former Bruins with their new teams. After looking at the October list, here are some matchups to watch in November, each marking a return to the TD Garden for several key players. November 9th versus Ottawa Senators. I can already see the fan edits on social media. After 3 seasons of the Linus Ullmark-Jeremy Swayman tandem in Boston, November 9th will mark the first time Boston and Ottawa, Ullmark's new team, face off since the Bruins traded Ullmark on June 24. We won't know each team's goalie rotation schedule so far in advance, but it would be shocking if the two former teammates weren't facing off in net for this one. It will also be the first matchup for the two Senators players who were part of the Ullmark return, Joonas Korpisalo and Mark Kastelic. Of course, if Swayman is playing, Korpisalo wouldn't be on the ice, but Kastelic is expected to earn a bottom-six role and would be on the ice to face his former team as well. It should be an exciting night for the players on both sides, which should provide high-energy action when the puck drops. November 26th versus Vancouver Canucks. Boston's first matchup against the Canucks will serve as a potential return not just for one but for 3 former Bruins players. Most notably, after 7 up-and-down seasons in Boston, Jake DeBrusk signed a 7-year, $38.5 million contract with Vancouver when free agency opened on July 1. The move ended months of speculation about whether the 27-year-old forward would re-sign with the team that drafted him 14th overall in 2015. DeBrusk had a down year in terms of production, scoring just 40 points in 80 games, but rebounded in the playoffs to lead the Bruins with 11 points in 13 games. Now DeBrusk will have a fresh start with the reigning Pacific Division champions. The Canucks also signed short-term deals with Danton Heinen and Derek Forbort. The Bruins originally selected Heinen in the 4th round of the 2014 NHL draft, and the forward joined the Bruins roster full-time in 2017-18. He was traded at the 2020 trade deadline but returned to Boston last offseason on a professional tryout agreement, PTO. After spending a few months in PTO purgatory, Heinen earned a league minimum 1-year contract by late October and had one of the most economical seasons in the league, scoring 36 points in 74 games. Instead of returning with the team where he regained his form, Langley, BC native Heinen is now with his hometown team looking to make a strong playoff push. Forbort, meanwhile, spent 3 seasons in Boston as a third-pairing defenseman. A combination of injuries and declining play diminished his impact over time, but the 32-year-old will be recognized for his contributions alongside DeBrusk and Heinen. News we share here. Thank you, and don't forget to like this video, as it is essential to ensure you don't miss out on the latest Bruins advance for your collaboration. Continuing. November 29th versus Pittsburgh Penguins. 3 days after the visit to Vancouver, another longtime Bruin will make his return to the TD Garden. Matt Grzelcyk, the Charlestown native who spent the first 30 years of his life living and playing in Boston, signed with the Pittsburgh Penguins this offseason. He reunited with David Quinn, his former coach at Boston University, who joined the Penguins coaching staff after stints as head coach with the New York Rangers and San Jose Sharks. Grzelcyk never wanted to leave Boston. His father, John, worked on the TD Garden Bull Gang for over 50 years. However, after another postseason where he was completely out of the lineup, the Bruins are opting for a different look on the back end, especially with the emergence of Mason Lohrei. Dear fan, we need your support to make our channel grow. Your subscription and like are crucial for YouTube to promote our content to more people and for you to always be notified of our new videos. Unfortunately, many followers don't subscribe to or like our videos, which is disheartening for us as we put so much effort into creating quality content for free. But we know that you are not part of that group that does not support us. Therefore, we sincerely ask that you help us by subscribing and liking our videos. If you haven't already, please consider taking this small step that means a lot to us. Our goal is to provide relevant content and keep you up to date on everything Boston Bruins related. If you can take a moment to support us in this way, we would be immensely grateful. Remember, every action you take helps us grow and reach more people, allowing us to continue celebrating and sharing our passion for the Boston Bruins with all of our fans. We thank you in advance for your understanding and continued support. Together we are stronger. With gratitude, Skamaris and team.